Hello folks, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of World of Tanks. In today's video, I already said we're going to check a couple of replays of me playing 60TP. At first, I wanted to do some video with 60TP and 705A to compare them, but I think it's maybe a bit better to have a couple of games with one tank than in another video a couple of games with the 705A, and through those situations and details, I think we're going to be good in comparing those two vehicles. As you can see, I had a couple of saved replays here, so more than 5k, a little bit more than 6k, almost 5, almost 5, almost 6. So those are like casual games with 60TP. I of course excluded those games in which I lost for 15-1 or something similar, because I don't think that's like good to be compared with games in which I just took 1 or 2 shots. So let's at first check our game on Erlenberg, and I think this was one interesting game, a bit longer one, a game through which we can see what kind of capabilities 60TP actually have. From my own opinion, as I already mentioned in our previous video, I think this is the tank in which and with which every single one of us can play and can be competitive. I'm not 100% sure that every single time gun of 60TP is going to work for you, because a lot of those 750 alpha guns which we have in game are kind of derpy. So yeah, like with most of our tanks, we kind of need that RNG to be in our favor, that we can have a decent or like extraordinary game. I think I played more than 10 battles, from which I saved 5, I guess, and through those couple of videos we are going to see what and for what actually 60TP is good. I need to point out that side scraping with this tank isn't that perfect because of this angle here, through which you can be penetrated from every single tier 10 tank. That's without questioning. So the best possible position you could be in from which you can bounce something is actually some hull down position, and after moving your turret left right, that your enemy can't hit your cupolas, yeah, you should be good. I thought maybe that situation there is gonna work for me, but I decided to go in this direction because I saw what kind of tanks enemy team has, and I actually hoped for I'm going to meet my fellow brothers from another mother here, so 60TPs, and that we can exchange some shots with each other. Yeah, so here, as you can see, 60TP there. Immediately I load hits that I can go through him, and yes, aimed shot into lower plate, but no penetration. Never mind, we have 317 millimeters of penetration. That tier 9 tank was lucky. And right now what's happening, interesting situation, he turned his side on me. Of course, I already loaded my hits, so immediately I pressed actually number 1 in advance and in thoughts that he's going to turn that side once again, that I can penetrate him. But Instead of that, 713 straight to his face. We bounced some shots also, so we are just waiting for our next reload to come, and yes, almost 750, 15 seconds of reload time, and you can see that if you penetrate your shots you can gain a lot of damage quickly, really quickly. Almost loaded. He's turning his side here. Almost 350. He's done. First kill. Bit less than 2k damage. So I know that here I actually had some low possibilities to penetrate my brother from another mother, but that was not the case in this situation, so I loaded high explosives just to say hello to him, just to show him that I can do some damage even if he's hull down there. And yes, we're continuing doing so. One more high explosive round prepared. Yes, straight to his gun, no damage. I'm back to standard shells. 427 from artillery. Yeah, really interesting. Art is punishing us these days. Here our Torta didn't allow me to turn my tank and make some kind of a cover and try to dodge that shell from 60 TP, so that's that side position through which you can always receive damage, and that's like a really big weak spot of both sides of 60 TP. Guys, done. Our Torta has just 25% of hit points, but actually I think that because he did some damage to tier 10 tank, he's happy that he is alive. He was face hugging him. 766 in object, 140. We're already a bit more than 4k, and right now I can see that our E75 is struggling with Judes there, and in one moment, as you can see, I wanted to go there and help him because I thought probably Judes is going to kill him. As you can see, he is tracked, and later he will flank us from behind. I thought I'm going to go there, but in a moment or two I decided that maybe it's much better to stay away of that tank, because 15 seconds of my reload time is not gonna help me that much in exchange with the Judes. Right now I'm stopping here just for a moment to check maybe Patton or Chieftain, who's already dead. Maybe Patton will allow me to put some rounds inside of his non-existing armor. That didn't happen. Immediately I'm going in front because we're losing. We're 2k in minus, and I have hits loaded. He kind of blocked me with his gun here. I moved my... You can see that I was really angry on myself and on 215B also in this situation, because I couldn't penetrate that Minotauro. And right now, once again, armor not penetrated. Probably in those last it was less than a second, I moved my gun. Also Minotauro is moving, so maybe I hit his tracks there. And right there behind we can see that I think this was actually bad RNG here, because this shot should be and could be penetration. We can see that Patton is AFK there. So once again our 215B. So we're waiting for him to move his gun, and 836 free damage. Thanks, Patton. It's always nice. So why shouldn't we take another shot of free damage? That's going to be how much? 2 something, so around 1k of free damage. Always nice. Thanks a lot. We have Minotauro there struggling with our E3 and actually punishing our free E3. Here you could see that taking a shots while you're moving is not gonna be that good, and it's like that in most of occasions with 60 TP. You should not expect that you're going to hit your shots while moving. Almost 700 straight into Minotauro's side turret. We are almost on 6k, so let's chase that arty. 11 to 11, we're in front right now with our HP and leopard. Shell velocity, maybe not that good aim, and yes, I could take that 400 of damage also, but I told you already, probably not that bad, not that good aim, bad shell velocity, and yes. From this game you could see that I didn't penetrate a couple of shots I had in Minotauro. I missed this shot on Leo. Well, that first shot wasn't damaging shot into white tier 9 tank. All in all, with those details, I wanted to tell you that this tank actually has really nice, so huge, actually huge potential. When you're hitting all of your shots, you can have really tremendous and awesome games. When those games are like 10 minutes games, in those 10 minutes games you can, if of course RNG gods are in your favor, you can have 10k of damage without a trouble, that's for sure. You can see that Patton the tank is founded, auto aim almost 400, and this is it, folks, for this first game. 3 kills, bit more than 6k, so 6.4k damage. Well, casual battle for 60 TP. Let's check our post-battle stats, and then we're going to see another one, really interesting game, and really short one. So pretty short game, but short game in which I think every single round actually from every single round I took a shot, I did damage. And sometimes it can happen that you have those 2-3 minutes battles in which you're hitting every single shot, but unfortunately you don't have a team, so you're creating a tremendous amount of damage in short period, but you're losing because, as you already know, in this, I would be free to say, maybe couple of last years, we have those type of games, 15 to 1, 15 to 3, or games in which just first 5 players are dealing damage and the other 10 players are either AFK or not doing nothing spectacular to help their team. And yes, if those games in which you have RNG in your side would be a bit longer, probably every single one of you and me plus we would probably have those records of 15k damage per battle, but unfortunately we're not having them. So let's check this post-battle stats. It was Erlenberg, this game, so wasn't played with the premium account. As you can see, I took I think 8 or 10 hit rounds, and never mind, I did more than 6k damage. I'm in minus 70k credits, so not that profitable, right? Our team score said that we're first by damage, E3, couple of tanks behind, not that bad. Char could do much better, 215B also, this is a shame really. Our tier 9 destroyer, who's putting his nose where it don't belongs. And yeah, guess that in every single battle we have those couple of tanks without damage. Also enemy team, you can see 60 TP with 0 damage. I don't know if one of those 60 TPs were AFK or I didn't pay attention really. All in all, you could see that this tank has really nice potential only if you hit every single shot, your fire. So let's go back and let's check. I think this is the game with almost 6k damage. Yes, let's check it, because this is a really fast one, like and game ended, but it's really interesting one. Through this game you can see that also intuition skill, when you have it on your loader, can be really crucial sometimes, especially when you're firing with the high caliber guns like 60 TP has, because with the regular or hit shells you're doing much or less like 750 damage, but with the high explosive shells you can do more than 1000, and sometimes that can be really helpful to finish some non-armored vehicles in enemy team. Yesterday you could see that I didn't have that much luck with those boxes I opened a couple of years ago. I took just 3 and I had 1 tier 8 premium from 3 boxes. These days I'm speaking with my friends and they all told me, some of them opened more than 50, more than 70 boxes, and literally they got first premium like in 46th or in 47th box. So really interesting for gaming. Thanks a lot for that hope. Right now let's focus on our battle here, and you can see that enemy team has IS-4, 260, 3 Patton tanks, which are always nice for farming, and I'm not seeing that big differences between our team and enemy team, except we have Foch 155 and yeah, they have a 183 gun. Similar heavies. We have Burask, they don't have that. From first moment I thought that yes, I'm going in this direction, and actually I'm hoping that I'm gonna do some serious amount of damage, because yes, I'm not alone. I have some tanks going in same direction as I'm, and yep, for some fast heavies, my opinion is that this position here by this rock here is really crucial for the beginning of battle. And even I played with 60 TP here, you can see I decided to go this position, and 800 straight to his face. Kind of I'm going to be screwed here, right? But 800 straight to IS-4's face. Right now I'm thinking here, probably should I go back or what should I do, but I saw that our team look at this, that's intuition for high explosive shells, and down goes 183 gun with more than 1000 damage. I saw that my team actually pushed this heavy tank from its place, and right now our Kunze helped me, because IS-4 turned his backside of turret, and of course we're going to use that in our favor. 700. How long? 2 minutes. I'm already more than 3k, almost 3.5k damage, and but we are losing 3 to 5 and 4.5k HP, already 6k HP. I told them to go back immediately, so I saw that we lost another flank, that northern side is completely screwed, and here I was thinking immediately to go there over the river or lake, never mind, and to try to help them defend. But as I saw a couple of enemy tanks here, 260s there, and can I, probably if I had hit loaded there, probably I would be able to penetrate his side of that pick nose. Here you can see that Centurion AX went there, and I stayed here, like calmed, and I stayed here and I waited for him. And what a big mistake from my side. I checked, so I moved my reticle, I checked, and once again I came back here, and in that exact moment he started his way, I moved. So, but if I took a shot at that Centurion, I couldn't have my gun loaded for that pattern, the tank, so 700 here or 700 there, I think that's the same thing. Second kill, 4.3k damage, but we're 5 to 8, and right here why I didn't go straight to our base is just because I saw that Škoda, and I was thinking that he can flank us pretty bad, and I saw that 705A went base. I'm seeing that we're 5 to 9 and less than 2k in minus right now. 5 to 11, 6 to 11, and believe it or not, in one moment I thought, well, maybe still this is winnable, but it's just not like that. Straight to his tracks and almost 800 in minus for 122 TM. Here I dodged that shot from Škoda, but you can see we're 7 to 11, 7 to 12, more than almost, so 13 to 7, 3k and more in minus, and yeah, unfortunately I'm giving my side to that G-SOAR, 755 into Škoda's face, and yes, that's it. Here I just missed my last shot, so I could have 750 more. I don't know why I didn't fire there. So actually I took a shot here, yes, on this 122 TM, and right now ammo racked, and they just raped me like in those last couple of seconds. 15 to 7. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this was really painful, but as you could see with this 750 gun, if you're connecting your shots, you can have really awesome games. I mean, you can deal serious amount of damage in short period. So actually 2 shots missed here. First one in that 260. Yes. For that shot I said if I just had hit loaded I could have penetrated his side of pick nose, but I had standard rounds, and that's why he bounced. And yes, second shot, the last shot on 122 TM. So I think if we would manage to defend, and if some of our heavy tanks manage to stay alive, like 705 and some medium, to create crossfire from that bushes at the complete north position, if you know what I mean, probably in one moment this was winnable, but a lot more enemy tanks from each and every side, and yes, maybe just 10 or 20% of this type of endings are winnable, because not that you can be sure that you're playing with at least semi-experienced players in your team, which can actually hide their lower plates or their sides, or use their hold down positions when they're defending against so many enemy tanks in one moment. But nevertheless, it's not that bad to be opportunistic and to believe until the end. Yes. Let's check our post-battle stats. So Serene Coast battle results. You can see that we had that high caliber 5.9 almost K of damage, and that's the thing I'm talking about. So Centurion 260, Škoda. So how many of them did more than 2k damage? 3 of them more than 1k, and just Destroyer from the beginning, the one I finished, probably missed his first shot and then he died. But in our team, I did almost 6k. Foch, TVP, more than 2k, more than 4k. Then Kunze and T44 more than 1k. And then Type 60, Object 705A, Fripp 55 and 2 kills. I mean, come on. Burask, just two connected shots. Jurez, Guard, 2 shots. This is 2 shots also. Patton the tank. This was ramming or what, I don't know. And Patriot and Destroyer without damage. I mean, and of course that you're going to lose this type of battle when you have your team and like you don't have the team. But all in all, our mission here was to showcase what 60TP is capable for, and I think we did it great. I'm going to check right now. I have 52% win ratio on this vehicle in 262 games. Maximum damage 7.5k. So I'm not like a super unicum or something. I think that in most of my tanks, speaking about tier 10 tanks, that maximum amount of damage is somewhere around so between 7 and 8k. But if you have that RNG on your side, and if you're not missing your shots, so 10 minutes game, I think that every single one of us, like if I play 300-400 games more with this vehicle, for sure I'm going to have one at least 9 if not 10k game, because this is really awesome tank, really. People, I hope you enjoyed my video today. For tomorrow or day after tomorrow, I'm going to play a couple of battles with the 705A, in which you can see that I have 48% win ratio, almost 50 probably in 10-15 wins from 15 or 20 games, 286 games, and no, I'm wrong. So you can see that more games, but just 5.7k damage, maximum damage. Interesting, I thought it in this tank also, but okay, I'm not playing it that long. So I play more games, but I don't have that. I didn't touch that 7k still, and I think in 60TP I had at least 5-6 games more than 7k, my opinion, just to check something. For IS7 also 52, but 600 games, and yes, 7k. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to check. I'm going to play around 10, maybe 15 games with this vehicle tomorrow or day after tomorrow, and then we are going to see and we're going to speak about those differences, because yes, this tank can be really awesome when you're side scraping, but also you can be penetrated through tracks from those high caliber guns, E3 or Jagdpanzer E100 or E100 or something similar. And as you maybe a lot of you think this is awesome vehicle that awesome. Well, 650 average damage, also 15 seconds reload time. Until now I'm giving my points to 60 TP Lewandowski Ego, but tomorrow or day after tomorrow we are going to see when I choose 2 or 3 replays to showcase from this monster. Until then, please stay tuned and try to help my channel grow with pressing that like and subscribe button below. Thanks in advance. See you tomorrow. I hope that you're going to have a nice night. All the best. Bye bye.